Morning guys, welcome to another video. I am heading back down to Morehouse Fish Farm, or Fishery, sorry, down in Sussex. A bit more confident than what I did last time with all the hassle that was going on. But yeah, there is a lot of fisheries are closed at the moment due to spawning. I'm hopeful that I'm going to catch fish. I've got the right bait. I think I've got the right tactics. I think I'll have a fish out. I hope we have a fish out. Let's see. I'm nearly here. I've got another 3-4 minutes and I'll be at the fishery. You are warned though, it is on an industrial estate. Yeah, I'll leave it there. There's nothing pretty to look at, but yeah, this is it. And this is the yard. And we park just down here. I love cows, but I don't really want to be walking through a field with them, especially when they got babies. So this is me today. As you can see on peg 1, there is signs of fish just down here. So I'm not going to be too loud. My left hand rod's going to go down there. How big is that fish? Doesn't even look like a double, to be fair. And there's a sign of fish down on this left hand margin. There's loads of signs of fish in front of me. So as I say, I'm going to do one just down here, one to that left hand margin, and then I'll either do, there's a fish bubbling up over there, or I might just put one down this right hand margin where I had that fish last time I was here. So this is me. I'm going to get set up. So that's my first rod out, and I've literally just plonked it down there, just by these, where these reeds have come up. Time to get the second rod out and hopefully have some fish this morning. Fingers crossed. So there is, I've just seen 2 fish coming away from peg 2. So yeah, I'm going to put my right hand rod out now, put it just in front of peg 2, so, as soon as no one's there. I did think that there would be more fish, more people on Kingfisher Lake, which is the one like over the bank from me, but there's no one on there at all. So look, can you see this fish just down here, just in front of peg 2? I'll be very quiet. There's one out there as well. They seem more confident in the margins, so I'm just going to plant one just here, see if we have anything. That's fairly deep. What I've done on that one, I've just put an RG Baits barrel wafter on and just glugged it up, and then just put the prime liquid over the mesh bag, because that I know brings the fish in. Totally confident about that. Signs of fish on the top. Again, this is what happened last time I was down here. They're all on the top in the morning, and then they kind of disappear. There's another one over there on that left hand side. There is one mooching around my bait. That'd be cool if we can get that on camera, wouldn't it? There's now 2 fish down by the bait, and they're not on top, they're actually feeding on the bottom. There's a bunch of fish on the left hand bank as well, which I'm going to cast to. I'm going to keep it quite close quarters. I'm going to go around there, put a couple of handful of pellet in as well. Put a couple of boilies in. See if that brings them in. So at the moment, while you're sitting there waiting for that bobbin to go, just putting on a glugged up wafter again. I'm also putting just a small PVA mesh bag of pellet on, And I'm going to put the prime liquid on it again. I definitely think that that's helped. And well, I'm already confident in the bait anyway, but just that additional liquid attractor always helps. So let's cast this out, see what happens. There you go, that's my third rod out. I like fishing with snags, or up to snags, and that's where I think that's where my kind of thought process of having the clutches fairly tight has come from, just fishing other fisheries close up to a snag. Right, I'm back. That's my third rod out. There you go, that's the view again. Ton of cows, 2 electric fences, and just me on the lake. Alright, I'm in, guys. First one of the day. Worst thing is it's in my middle rod and he's not wanting to play ball. Don't know which side I can land him in, to be fair. He's wanting to kind of come over this side. He's not putting much of a fight up. I did have the clutch a little bit too loose there, but happy days. I've got to be a bit careful because this is a barbless hook lake. I don't really want to, don't fancy losing it. Lovely massive tail on it. So that was my, what, middle rod, did I say? Yeah, middle rod. Look at that. Yep, there we go. He's in. That didn't take as long as what last time did. Let's have a quick look at him. Nice. Oh, we've got a bit of a lump on his stomach. Well, we'll see him in a sec, see what he's like. Yes. Right, first one in the net. Let's see how big this one goes. So this little one, I don't know what that is. It's not anything to do with spawning, I don't think. But yeah, this one went 22. So another 20 pounder out of this lake. At first it did look like the one I'd had before. I'm going to put him back down through here. There he goes. And look, that was 22 pound. And there's meant to be 30 pounders in here. And that fish was just fitting in that cradle. So can you see my point on this fishery? Fish care needs to be a little bit different. Well, that wasn't a bad start to the day with the fish. As I said in my last video about here, it still doesn't change the fact that how the fishery is run. On the fishing front, I've recast all 3 rods. There was more fish down on like near peg 4 and 5, and as far as I know, there's no one else on this part of the complex. And I'm in again, guys. This time it's my middle rod. It was the one that I cast out just to a random spot where I'd seen fish. It, like just the tip kind of bent round. I thought, nah, it's not a fish, it can't be. And then the bobbin went up, and then the alarm. Just had 2 beeps, and as usual, like me, I'll hit a rod. I'll hit a bite if it's 1, 2 beeps. Oh, I'm happy about this. It's not even 11 o'clock as well, which is pretty cool. This one isn't fighting. Not sure why. We'll start to loosen off the clutch a little bit just in case not that much, just in case he does kind of decide to dart off. Very lethargic. Oh, spoke too soon. Nice mirror. Yeah, he didn't want to fight at all. Let's have a look at him. Nice. Oh, now he wants to go. Right, I'm going to unhook him, weigh him, and I'll be back with you guys shortly. Well, I'm super happy to say that's another 20 pounder. I think this might be a runs water. Very, I wouldn't say easy to catch, but you know, I'm just using pretty simple tactics. You know, I've got RG baits on. You can't go wrong with them at all. Still happy to have two 20s out. I wonder if I'll have a 30 out today. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? But for now, I'll be happy with, well, I'm happy with the 2 fish I've got. Let's try and make it a hat trick. So a couple of hours have passed, nothing much has happened. A few guys that had come round that were on Kingfisher Lake, they come around and had a chat. One of them was like, oh, I've seen your videos before. So yeah, that was pretty cool. So nice to see you, mate. I'm going to walk this down to peg 2, so it's just the one next to me. And I'm going to plonk it just down here. What I'm also going to do is put a couple of handfuls of bait in as well. RG baits, plum, boilies, so a few of them are going to go in. I'll put a couple of small handfuls of them in whole, and also I'm just going to crush them up. Very easy to crush up and just feed them in like that. I don't crush them to kind of a powder, but I'll show you in just a second. So like that, that's literally all I'll be doing. Just a couple of small handfuls of pellet. What fish don't like pellet? By the way, again, I do really appreciate everyone who has subscribed, everyone who watches the channel and interacts with me. It's hugely appreciated. And it's also pretty cool meeting people that watch my videos. Yeah, makes me really happy. Yep. Oh, here we go. That's a fish. Got to stop him before he goes over to that aerator. Oh, glad I caught that on camera. That was a bit of a take, wasn't it? I do love these insurgent rods. Such a cool action on them. What do you think it's going to be, common or a mirror? Playing very strange, it's just going straight into the bank. Okay. Bit weird. Don't really want to disrupt the where I've put my right hand rod, but also don't really fancy netting the fish in the middle of here. Hopefully I'm not going to pick up my other line. Oh. Okay, I was wrong. Someone's doing its work. Yeah, I've picked up my other rod.
Decent fish though, so it's worth.
Yeah. Do like the tails on these.
How long have you been here for?
Been here since about 7:30, 8 o'clock. It's my
Oh,
third one I've had.
Because Was it in the morning or?
Yeah, I had 2 this morning. There she goes. Yeah. There she goes. What did we say it was? 25.5, yeah?
Yeah, all right.
There you go. Stunning fish. That'll be the last fish for me for today. I'll get him back and I'll speak to you guys in a sec. Right, well that fish took me around the houses. That was yeah, that was quite a tangle. So I just brought all the lines in, cut them up, started again. The guy that was with me helped me take the photos. His name was Simon. Do appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much. I'm going to leave the video here. I'm packed up, obviously back in the car, put the net back, and yeah, that's it for me today. It's been eventful. 3 fish, 3 20s. Can't complain about that at all. It's something different to what I have been doing the last kind of like few months. It's been slow in the winter, but now that summer's or summer's here, luckily the fish weren't spawning down here. So yeah, got a decent session out of today. I'll put all 3 fish on at the end of this video. I'll leave the video here. As always, hit subscribe and yeah, hit the like button. All helps. And comment down below if you've been here before and if you think about coming here in the future. All right, take care guys, and I'll see you again soon.